As we do. So next up we got Goog Machine City. You know, as you do. So at this point we got Oix the Morbol, which you know, we'll rename him to Biollante in a little bit. And in fact, before we go into Goog, why don't we go ahead and see if we get a tier 3? Because I'd like to go ahead and do that before we're potentially stuck with only very, very slow time passage options, just in case we get stuck in the execution site. So we got no new spawns yet. That's kind of surprising, actually. And yeah, the only reason that I'm actually keeping around that one, the one purple bomb there, the grenade or whatever his friggin' name is. Ooh. Okay, well we got a second one of those. Can get rid of this. In fact, you know what? Let's get rid of this one. If we really, really need one, we can make another one. Ooh, we got another one of these, though. You know what? Actually, what about this? We haven't had a female Rodan yet. Let's just go ahead and change that to Rodan. Let's keep that joke. You know what? Actually, yeah, we can just come up with pun names for all of them, and problem solved. Then we don't have to worry about the fact that they all have the same name. There we go. It's Lady Rodan, why not? So yeah, gonna try to go for that tier 3 there to get that Biollante kind of thing going. As far as innates go, I haven't seen anything terribly impressive out of him yet. Ooh, there we go, we got a 2. What's a 2 got? Auto regen, move on water, ice weakness, and immune to slow. Okay, I think that's alright. Spits fluid over an enemy to immobilize. Yeah, that's still pretty disappointing, though. Alright, let's get rid of these two. Now that we know the tricks, it's a lot easier. And also, especially considering that the tier 3s are a direct upgrade over the other ones, it's definitely a lot better. Alright. And remove you. So we don't really need any more fireballs. Yeah, I don't think, I think Boko is potentially sterile. Which is a shame, but what can you do? I mean, it'd be nice to be able to get more of him, but, you know, if it's not on the cards, it's not on the cards. They'll probably be a little bit confused at the fact that we went and completely abandoned our attempt to get to Gog there for a very long time. Presumably we had a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess we pulled a bit of an Odysseus here. We just, it's like, we got on the boat, we got blown off course for like 30 years. You know, it happens. It's fine, don't worry about it too much. Yeah, there's one particular boss I'm thinking of for those grenades there. Because I think once... I guess it depends, because, see, I want to have Ramza dedicated to healing and all that kind of thing, right? So in that case, if we have somebody throwing around oil, like, that would still be him, so I don't want him pulling double duty. So if we keep one of them around, we'll be able to spawn one later. Like, once we're done going for Biollante 2 here, I'll make another one of these. Alright, we got another one. Or did we? Alright, let's get rid of that one. Yeah, we just have 4 of them. Okay, so we have 2 of these. Better odds for spawning a tier 3. I think the odds are like 10% or something. We'll see. As far as the ghosts go, those might be incredibly useful later, but again, I don't think I can hatch more. So I might as well wait till we get those better ones. Specifically, I'm thinking once we get to the crypt fight, because if it's at all possible, I'd like to do Dark Dungeon and all that during this run as well. So I'm thinking once we get run to higher tier ghosts and skeletons and all that, because damage split, yeah, that's amazing. Like, that's, you can't take that away from them. So that'll be really dandy later. All right, you're a low level, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of you actually. As unfortunately, in their case, their health is super low, so losing that 30 health is not going to be doing anyone any favors. Alright. Alright. Let's go back and forth a little bit here. Yeah, that's another one of those reasons that I'm not really terribly worried about about getting everything right away here. All right, come on, give me that bigger marble bro, whatever it's called. I mean, if we followed the same naming convention as before, I guess we're safe to assume just the final marble bro is just friggin' Big Pharma or something. Start off with a smoking thing, then you go off with some demonic thing, then I don't know. Presumably, if there was a wait a minute. Oh, for a second there, I thought we maybe got another one. All right. All right. Keep on going. Keep on making babies. Alright, and a third one. Come on now. Alright, what about you? Yeah, you're... Get out of here. The nice thing about the bombs there is it really doesn't matter too much what I end up getting for them stat-wise. Their thing scales off MA, which, while random, seems to mostly be at around the same level. So far, it hasn't really mattered because it's more the general function of what they do that matters more than the hard numbers. Is they're more of a attrition unit, which is weird because yeah, they can win a war of attrition very easily, but then finally, you know, if they get overwhelmed, they can. Ooh, great marble. And it's Europe. Okay, needs anything that's mouth. Okay, slow and stop, auto regen, move on water. And, yeah, no longer has an ice weakness. Attacks enemy by spitting at them. Okay. And then, yeah, we have that. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of these second tier ones. And then we have a mass delete unit if we need it. Alright, that one's pretty good. We'll keep them around. We actually got two pretty good explosives out of that one. Alright, so I don't really see myself needing more than one of these. Just due to the way that they function. So let's go ahead and rename this one to Biollante. I'm thinking down the road, if we run into a fight where I think I might lose it, I might go ahead and let it spawn another one. But I'm assuming we'll just have extras lying around. Biollante! Alright, so let's go over here. He'll probably end up spawning another one. We can just go ahead and do Gog real quick. So Gog's got a lot of verticality to it. I don't expect to really pull off any shenanigans there. But I do expect this Marl Bro to be incredibly useful for execution site. So I'm thinking, like, probably just one fireball running around self-sustaining. Roms is sitting in the back doing his prayer thing, and then, like, the Dragoons right there in the front just, like, completely wipe them out with Marl Bro. And then yeah, we just have the cat running around trying to take care of the time mages. That should... Hell, we just have the cat sitting right in the back there. Just have him jump up and take care of it, while kind of the entire middle is controlled by the bomb there. Ooh, he's got a green one. That's all right. We got cutscene changes. We got unique chickens coming out of cutscenes. I like it. Nice, 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 nice. Also, his logic here is amazing. It's like, hey, you've never been to the city. It's a nice city. There's the ghetto. Meet me there. Like, okay, Mustadio, this is a solid plan you got going on. We totally know the exact meeting spot. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in here real quick. So I'm trying to mess with the thing real quick. So as far as stuff that's changed with Mr. Jet Jaguar here, I've gone ahead and given him a few of these time abilities here, since I think it was Time Mage that he needed to become a summoner, so we'll go ahead and do that. He's probably going to sit back and support for a good long while. We can probably get rid of some of these things. Beautiful. We'll leave Varns. He's alright. Just in case we don't get a chance to make another one. Alright, give it one last save, and then we'll go ahead and get this fight started. And I love how there's all these little tricks that you see between TO and FFT. You just see so many of the same tropes repeated, and it's just interesting, and just like a general remix kind of way. Because like right here, this you're about to leave and then you have a fight thing is exactly the start of Chapter 2 Aircell fight. Yeah, we're just going full these guys on this. Yeah, let's get the Rodans in here. Rodan squad. Doesn't really matter where I put Ramza. And yeah, the weather's here. It's our one weakness. It's actually weird because this is literally like the one thing that makes them weaker. And yeah, the cool thing about this is just because they can self-heal, Prayer puts them just above kill range for most things. So, Thieves are probably the big one to worry about. Dragoons, probably less so just because they're slower. Pretty much any slower unit they can just win by attrition. Any faster ones are a bit of a threat because they can just whittle them down because they don't have a whole lot of health. I mean, if this guy decided to stick around and fight, I'm sure it would be a much more difficult fight, but oh well. Yeah, Mustadio's playing here. I just went ahead and had this, forgery made right here. This is somehow convincing. Despite the fact that, artisans at this time were probably pretty rare, and I'm pretty sure somebody would have gone and figured that out real quick. But okay, whatever. Okay, so Time Mages, yeah, those will be a problem because they're probably going to come with, dope moves and things like that. So that could be an issue. Yeah, I think we want to... Yeah, okay, so Thieves will run forward. They'll do their thing. No big whoop there. Just beat them all one by one, basically. I expect the Dragoons to get stuck over there. You dickhead! I just... No. I just got that sweet bathrobe. You're not taking it. I love this. Levity comes with his grenades. Alright, let's go get rid of that one, please. He seems to have forgotten some of his skills since the last time, but oh well. That's forgivable. Presumably he just doesn't have his flashbangs with him. Man, how threatening. Okay. So that might change the plan a little bit. If they're putting themselves into range right now, pretty much anything that's under 150, they've got a reasonable chance of just running up and fireballing down. So, yeah, let's have you retreat. Alright, that should be safe. He's safe on the vertical tile. It's difficult for them to approach from the back. Probably just go for... Yeah, they're all going to go at the same time. Presumably they can line up. Let's see. Alright, so that one goes up top. That one goes there. That one goes right there. I think... Here, let's see. Yeah, that should be pretty good. So then they run over here. They flamify this chick, yeah. That should do the job really well. Man, if I had one of them with oil right now, oof. That's fine. This is a good second place. Seriously, how are you doing 380s in a row at this point in this mod? Not to mention they're getting a haste off right after this. Alright, so they're injured. They'll probably just cripple off. That's perfectly fine by me. They got 1 haste, but we're about to get 3. I love how over on the left there, like he's just normally they're doing that kind of like just kind of threatening pose, and then as soon as he as soon as you speed them up, they're like, yeah! Oh, you dick! No! How dare you? That one poor bastard on the left. They took out part of our Ghost Air Force. Alright, what is wrong with you? Stop trying to jack my crap, you a-hole. What is this guy's problem? Okay, just go for Fireball. Fireball. Right, and I'm going to move him for 2 reasons. For one thing, I want to keep them lined up. We're going similar strategy here to Tactics Ogre, so I want to keep their turns exact. Alright, and if the thieves are only going to try to steal stuff, everything we have is pretty replaceable, despite the fact that I'm, you know, a little bit annoyed by that. But yeah, it's all pretty replaceable. We don't really have any unique stuff yet. If he stole his boots, that'd be a little bit annoying, but aside from that... Alright, they're going for all this stop stuff, so that's fine. Right, I wanted the 3rd guy to move because I was hoping to... Okay, I was hoping to stop that revive it looked like they were about to do. But hey, if they're not going to do that... Right, slow him down, please. Excuse me, Tiny Cat, are you being a dick again? Man. Cats are being massive dicks today. Alright, we're just gonna go for a prayer here. Let's go ahead and wait, because I want him to work on his JPs here. So I want him to get all his time mage powers. Plus it'll restore whatever little health they've already taken. Yeah, that's slightly too high. I might still want to move him there. Alright. Do the others need a heal right now? Also, does the spark hit underneath by chance? Yeah, that'll hit 2 of them. Yeah, it's worth it. Because then he doesn't have to move. Okay, we're gonna give up on trying to keep everybody uniform right now. That's adorable. He thinks that's gonna matter. I mean, yes, that's the fast one, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that, A, they're gonna immediately uncharm it by attacking it, and B, we also have that nice little benefit of, I think, if we do an AoE spark, it should hopefully uncharm him. Alright, let's see. done with that. I forget if Mustadio has an 8 throw item or not. Which I guess doesn't matter too much. Let's see. Anyway, let's uncharm him just in case. Yeah, I'm not even concerned about that Dragoon right now. They don't even seem to be much of a threat. I do a little bit of prayer here. And we'll go for the double spark, and then the third one can run over, deal with that, deal with all this nonsense. There we go. That puts them within cripple range. So they're either gonna go heal or they're gonna go do. Yeah, they were going for the kill there. They're either gonna go heal or maybe they're just gonna go run off. One way or another, puts them out of the fight. Crippletron the Thief should probably get himself incinerated pretty soon. Excuse me, Braxton, come now. Come here. What are you looking for over there? Good boy. Stop trying to take my crap. I mean, I'm glad that he can't seem to get away with it, but still. God, this team's so good. We're so screwed once we get to something that's immune to fire. Oh, they're going for a reflect. That's adorable. I'm pretty sure none of this stuff reflects, dude. Fairly certain about that. Like, the spark, maybe. But I'm pretty sure this stuff counts as a skill, not as a cast, so... You know, whatever the actual difference is. But yeah, this kind of crap right here is exactly why when they were making Tactics Ogre, why they're like, yeah, these skills are gonna require some charging. Cause yeah, if you haven't played Tactics Ogre before, basically, like, all of your skills require this sort of like adrenaline bar kind of thing. So each turn you get about like 10 to the thing. It's like 10 to 15 depending on how it goes. Alright, stop trying to get busy with my giant explosive fireball thing, if you could. Mustadio should have his turn pretty soon anyway. But, anyway, so typically the costs were like 50, so maybe like every 5th turn, if you got hit by something or if you hit something physically. Like, magic didn't count, but if you did like physical damage or took physical damage, it went up by like 10% of whatever you got hit. So, you know, by end game you could spam it quite a bit, but in the early game, you know, you ended up having to charge for quite a while. Alright. Thank you for including Crushing Blow with his skill set here. Alright. These poor Dragoons over here like, man, I went through all this training to be a Lancer. I did all this cool stuff. And I'm just getting screwed over by the fact that I can't seem to actually accomplish anything other than hitting something once. Alright, so this guy should be dead to poison in a couple rounds, so he's functionally screwed. So he's going to either back off or heal, or we don't have to worry about him, period. You might as well just go for this one. Yeah, I said it last time, I'll say it again. Like, in many ways, having a unit crippled like this is worse for them than actually being dead. Because they can't revive, but if they don't have a heal, well, they're not exactly going to have any way out of it. Okay. Okay. Quick, take our money and run! Just go away. We'll pay you. He's just there, just like... It's like, I am made of fire and hate. I do not understand cash. It's like, meanwhile, Ramses in the back, just like, with his wheelbarrow of money. Because we haven't had to buy anything this entire time. Just buying a moving truck by that point, just like shoveling cash into there. Just becomes the richest man in Evolus by the end of it. Actually, that probably explains that whole DLC thing they did for FF14. It's like, why can you afford this expensive airship thing? Like, I did a monster run and got infinite cash. Alright, get dead, please. That's unfortunate, but I don't really want him to move any slower. What is that freaking cat doing? Okay. So, since this guy was a smart boy and decided to shove himself right here, in, you know, the wheel of gigantic angry fireballs, for some reason, I suppose we'll go ahead and entertain him with a little light show. You know, at least partially including his face. And I guess this one decided to make that decision even easier, so there we go. Good job. Good job. 10 out of 10. 100% odds to win. Goodbye to you. And I think we'll send you down to go deal with the thief, because he's relatively close. So what I want to do, by the end of this thing, is get 3... Okay, I'm tempted to get like 3 of the special characters, and then just send them out on every single away mission that there is. Okay, I was gonna say, this guy nails 3 40% in a row. I'm gonna have to call friggin' RNG bias, but we're good. Right, I think we might as well cannibalize some of those time mages. I think we get something out of that. Alright. And this guy, please. Yeah, so Thief Guy we're just going to leave alone for the time being. This one's poisoned and slowed. They're going to die off. I want to collect... Actually, wait a minute. No, it doesn't do anything towards progression, so who cares? No, we're not going to do the whole cannibalism thing. Right, just wait. Just wait. Go get yourself some skills. Why not? I really, actually, no, scratch that. I might as well go pick up their skills, because some of them might have some reaction abilities, or some other kinds of abilities that I don't know about yet. Like, maybe there's some stuff from the physical classes that I don't plan to use on him. So, the Dragoons especially. One of them might have Dragon Spirit or something. Yeah, there we go. Mustadio's gonna be the one pulling the you're already dead card over there. A little bit of fireball action, get yourself all healed up. I just love that so much. It's such a cool mechanic. You know, it just feels great. It's basically like having a team of 3, like, super Gafgarians. That's what this is. Like, they're not just doing Night Sword over there, like, oh, just what is this one-tile bullcrap? They're just like, oh, just like, watch, I can heal and I can take away health from like 6 other dudes. Just gonna go fight the entire enemy team at once. Did friggin' Gafgarian say that? No. He's a friggin' pansy. He's not a giant fireball. Well, I mean, he had his big dramatic last moment anyway. Okay, go ahead and spark it up. Oh wait, I accidentally just ended the fight. Crap. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good to grind. Alright, so Time Mage, yeah, he could be doing better. In fact, let's just have him go use Foresee Fortune over and over, because I have a feeling Prayer's actually delaying it. Then again, that move's not even guaranteed, so maybe I shouldn't. We'll put these guys in the way, prevent them from doing anything dumb. Mustadio, you're not even coming along with us. Yes, that will lock away... Actually, wait a minute. I think we want to bring Mustadio. Because I want to get Reyes for this. Hey, I think we need Mustadio for that. I could be wrong, but I don't want to, already fire him and find out that I can't get her in the team. Specifically, I want to get the first version of her. After that, we can just go ahead and fire Beowulf and get rid of Mustadio and... Actually, wait a minute. I need to find out if any of their... I think Worker 8's required to unlock Deep Dungeon. Alright, hopefully Mr. Cerabow gets here before all that. Because I really don't want to get all those characters, because I'm thinking then there's that one character at the end of Deep Dungeon that would be another one of the unique monsters. There's another one that we just get from the story. Yeah, another nice thing about these guys is they don't have a reaction ability. So this guy can't exactly pull off any stupid crap to make that happen. Give me your cash. Yeah, even if he has Ignore Height, he's not going to be able to go here. I mean, you got any weather, that could be useful. Also, another thing to potentially consider is while I have... Actually, no, that's stupid. What I was thinking of exactly is while I have that auto regen on Ramza, might be a potential idea to pick up one of the rings that maybe cause him to be a little bit better at resisting fire rather than one of the ones that absorb it, because then he'd be able to get regen off of it, but then that's stupid because that's not how that even goes, so never mind. How about you don't? Alright. How are we doing stat-wise? Need like 8 more turns for him to get another level. Wait, that got him a job level? Thought he needed 400 for that. Okay, I guess 400 is going to be a bit sooner than I thought. So just a few more knife attacks here, and then we're done. He's getting 15 per, so that's like 4 more swings, I think, and we should have Summoner. Then we need to get Summoner, and then we'll need 1 more level of Squire, and then we'll have Bard. And then, yeah, with Bard, we should... I guess we'll go pick up that treasure box then. Yeah, with Bard, then we should be able to start throwing out more buffs here. And should potentially be able to train up any class as much as we need to. This poor guy. I'm sorry, we're gonna need you to just kind of hang out here for a little bit. I need to go ahead and stab my pets a little bit so that I can get a little bit better at understanding time for some reason. That's just how this works. You understand. And we got a green beret, which unfortunately doesn't give that +1 speed anymore, so that's not... I mean, it's still a hat upgrade. Oh well. Go for that charm again. Alright, how many do we have left? Is it just 1 swing? 2 swings. Wait a minute, how the hell did he get a job level up? Yeah, he didn't get 3 Time Mage. What job did he level up? Okay, whatever. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I think Summoner's at level 4 Time Mage. If not, we're gonna get 1 extra one. I guess we'll find out as soon as he ends up getting it. I think it pops up in the menu, but I'm not sure. It's hard to say for sure. Yeah, I guess he must have just gotten a regular level up. I mean, technically speaking, there's not really even any rush for him to get to Bard now that I think about it. Yeah, screw it. Quick, give me regen! This thing exploded right next to my head. Will he be alright? Why, yes. He'll be there for all the side quests. Alright, Magic Gauntlet, that should be pretty useful for Mr. Ramza. Or Jet Jaguar in this case. I love how they didn't even search him. I mean, I think it's assumed that he hid that somewhere else and then just went and picked it up. But it's still just kind of funny. Like the first time I ever saw that cutscene, my first thought was, wow, they didn't even bother searching him. Like they took all his weapons and everything away, but they didn't bother looking to see if he had it in his pocket. Alright, so he gets to join, but only because he might be necessary to get race. I don't remember what the requirements are for race, since I usually just pick them all up, but party's a little bit different this time. So, we'll see how that goes. Goodbye, Swamp. We won't see you again. At least not for now. Alright, so we got a cutscene over there at Wargelis. Don't think we need anything else here. We got 12, so 4 more slots. Can you be a summoner yet? No. Yeah, you can. Okay, screw it. We didn't need anything else after all. So this one's just 3 then, yeah? Yeah, 3 time mage. So after this, we're only gonna need 1. Okay, so yeah, we need 3 from summoner. Then we need 1 from mercenary. And then we're all good to go. Alright, summoner already comes in with 162, so that's pretty nifty. Alright, probably pick up fairy here. I figure fairy's probably going to be the most useful of the bunch. Short charge would actually be a... I should consider getting that. Alright, we'll consider getting that later. I think short charge would be amazing with prayer. Actually, I can't use it. Yeah, because it's a passive ability. I always need to have one of the monster abilities set as the passive. So we'll get rid of train, we'll put in monster skill. It always has to be either train or monster skill there for anyone that hasn't seen that. I'd like to get equip shield, but I can't do that. Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead and no, don't save it yet. Give him knife. He needs a knife. Healing stick, all well and good. I need knife. Much appreciated. Alright, and let's go have us a cutscene. Have a cutscene, then we got Save and Agrius, and then we got Golbrand finally get Execution Site. See, I told you we'd make it. Especially this next one should be pretty easy, because, yeah, Agrius getting knocked down shouldn't be much of an issue. I think she's got stars for that one. Not to mention she might come in with a steel weapon again, which would be hilarious. Still can't believe that happened last time. Like, oh, excuse me, I know these geomancers are a massive threat, but I'm just going to borrow your weapons if you don't mind. Yeah, speaking of custom animations, there's 2 guys at the top there, having actual hand gestures. There was custom animations, though. Like, I think they've got some of the highest detail hand gestures in the entire game. They're like, they move their arm. That's several different models, potentially. It's such a smooth animation. I don't actually know if they use just a series of frames or how they exactly do it in this one. But who knows? Who knows? Alright, got Agrius 1 then. Or actually, this is Agrius 2, as I like to call it. It's really more just the Agrius fight. Boreas. Oh crap, more cutscenes! Go away, cutscenes! Dang cutscenes trying to give story and stuff. Like, no, 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 hurry, go save them from this church. Oh wait, how about 6 cutscenes in the way? What is that cat doing? Yes, 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 Skafgarian's a bad guy, who knew? Not necessarily a bad guy. He's a wanting to be rich guy. Actually, it's funny. I always loved stories throughout history of like mercenaries that never quite got their due just because they were mercenaries. Like, I think one of the best ones was one I heard a little while ago. It was over this mercenary captain guy that during the siege of Vienna and all that, in which basically they knew that there was an army coming. They didn't know what to do exactly, so they hire this guy. He's like, well, you know, this guy's got a whole bunch of experience with sieges and stuff. So, okay. So they bring him in, he comes in, he like completely redoes all the defenses of the city, and they would have been completely screwed without this guy. Like, without him and his group there, they would have easily gone down in no time whatsoever. So this guy comes in, you know, redoes all their defenses, sets up multiple defensive lines for them to have to go through, and all this other stuff. And he almost makes it to the end. Like, almost, almost, almost. He basically, apparently as the story goes, he was, like, out, watching over the walls, like, trying to see if there were any breaks in the defenses or anything. And, apparently at that point, somebody detonated a mine right underneath him. Like, they had just basically these, like, charges they were planting under the ground to try to get through all their barricades and everything. And so, basically, one of those went off right under him, and they got him to a hospital, but he still bled out. Still, though, it's like, man, the guy, basically allowed that whole story to happen, but his name is practically unheard of. Oh no, we still have Transforming Geomancer. Oh well. Also, all those footsteps coming from hovering things here. How terrifying must this be? They're like, oh man, let's go chase them. And suddenly the shadows come to life, and there's just faces of rage and, like, fiery murder floating through the air. Like, oh no, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have chased this one. I don't know what kind of weird witch powers they've got, but we're not equipped to handle nonsense of this magnitude. Hi there, Evan. The unsung hero of the Siege of Vienna. Otherwise, they would have been dead in a day. Pretty much. They would have been well and screwed. Because, yeah, they even with his help and, like, redoing all the defenses and everything, they still barely lasted. Like, it was the same day that they were about to collapse that all the cavalry that was taking their sweet friggin' time finally got there. Because they wanted to do their big moment of, like, oh man, we're all gonna get there at once! And then, yeah, that worked out fantastically as everyone almost died while you were trying to do that. They had to have their moment. Yeah, I think the best recap I've seen of it was Extra History. They did a bit, like, a couple months ago that was really, really good on it. Definitely recommend checking it out. Oh, by the way, random note, Evan, you were asking about it a little while ago. I finally got the links figured out, so it's, oh, Never Trust a Coalition? Yeah, that... It took them forever. Like, we'll all agree to help each other in a crisis. Crisis happens, it takes them, like, a month. No, it took them, like, 6 days to get there, but still, they knew about it weeks ahead of time, and then they're like, maybe we'll go, maybe we won't, maybe we will, maybe we won't, and then finally, like, they get everybody together. It's like one of the few times that, the Commonwealth got to be a big part of history, and people still point it out to this day. Like, apparently the big rift between, like, Polish and Lithuanians to this day is just because they split up and they each want to take credit for it, or something like that. It's super unclear, I'll be honest. This is one of those things that I always see, like, Polish and Lithuanian folks, like, insulting each other, but it's like, this happened so long ago. Does anyone actually care? Like, is it just a generational thing right now, or does anyone still actually, you know, feel personally invested that they're getting robbed somehow? But, oh well. That's neither here nor there, nor my place to really comment on, to be honest. Alright, so, summoning stuff, we got Fairy for massive comebacks. I think I want to go ahead and disable this one over here. Oh, crap, I just noticed. Dang it. He changed classes and it changed all of his stuff again. Alright, first of all, how good is Prayer at this point? Okay, Prayer got worse somehow. Not entirely sure why. Let's see, foresee paralysis on you, please. It's not going to do much good. What about Curse? Oh yeah, I was saying that I got the links fixed for the Discord and the Reddit. So !Discord and !Reddit. If and when those particular things come up. I'm just letting you know that they're there. Because you were asking a while ago, or you tried to use one of those links, I think like 6 streams ago, something like that. and it didn't work at the time, because I apparently had forgotten to set it. Alright. So yeah, next turn, as long as she doesn't heal, those two will be able to overwhelm the monk. Yeah, there we go. See, it does stuff. It does the thingies. So now we can tell people to go to the Discord or the Reddit and all that. I don't know how I forgot that. I think I actually had it in some other form, and I don't know. Oh, lucky Sylveon, you're back. I thought we killed you in the intro. This bastard's here to get his revenge. It's like I survived. I swam out of the gutters, and I came back to get my revenge. Oh, beautiful. See, these guys are my favorite, like... Okay, not for the reasons that you'd think, probably. Because the fact that they immediately get an answer to whenever something's overwhelming them, just... I love it. I just love that so much. Because there's a thing that always bugged me about, especially the vanilla version of Tactics Ogre, wherein, like, they get turn after turn after turn after turn. It's like, just let me answer, come on, give me, I need one movement from, like, the worst unit to do anything. I can fix this. I'm like, no. It's like, okay, that's 8 turns you've gotten, can I move now? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we might be losing that fireball on the right, but that's fine. He did his job. I probably should have gone for the self-destruct, all things considered. Because I have so many of them now, I can't afford to get rid of some of them. Alright, you're just going to continue going for those crush punches. Just for that chance of dead. Yeah, it's worth it to keep going for the insta-kill on the crush punch with her. Because her damage is pretty iffy at this point. Yeah, if she tanks, I'm alright with that. Now, Evan, quick question. Do you happen to know if Mustadio is needed for getting Reyes? Because I think I need her for Reyes. I don't think I need Agrias for anything ever again. So I think I'm safe to not hire her. But I'm not sure. Also, in retrospect, I probably should have brought the Marlboro here. Oh well. You will. Alright, you're gonna go for Blaze, I think. Can you hit 2 of them? No, just the 1. Let's see, Mustadio is needed to my knowledge? Okay. So Mustadio and who else in order to get Reyes? Because I just want to take as few party slots as possible. Alright, you go ahead and wait there. You get Fairy now. Wow, Fairy's gotten unreliable. What happened to that? Did Fairy get nerfed? Or was it always like that? Alright, let's get rid of you. He should be able to survive one more round as long as he doesn't get something super amazing off. Because I can't remember if he's the one that took 60 or if he's the one that took 100. I mean, odds are we won't be able to get over there in time to be able to save that other one. Good. Yeah, so lucky Sylveon came back for his revenge. Oh no, he's got another big one charged up. Okay. So is he toast or no? Okay, just barely survived. Wait, where's your... Wait, I thought it was guaranteed that they got it. Okay, he might have to just go and self-destruct. He's going for the don't move. Okay, Race and Worker 8 are both monsters? Okay. This is true, because I was just thinking I want to do, I want to try Deep Dungeon. Alright, yeah, this should be a good spot. Go ahead and go for that Spark. Just muster to my knowledge. Yeah. Crit Quick is Brave %. Okay, yeah, that... I thought it was guaranteed. I think it is guaranteed in FFT 2 is what I'm thinking that. Alright, this one's almost down. Got a Stasis. Yeah, that won't be enough. It looks like Ablation got buffed. Alright, we could go for a stasis right there, though. Nice! Don't even care that one got blocked. That other one is finally stopped. So it should at least slow down their advance over there. Alright, they're going for the chakra. Because yeah, when it comes to DPS and like just healing on the go, this team is basically unstoppable for that. It's only when it comes to potentially being immune to fire that we have a bit of an issue. Which, in that case, we've got backups. So, by the way, Cerabow, I got the third tier dude guy, the Marlboro thing. Got the Great Marlboro. Feels like once he gets a great in his title, he needs to be pronounced weird. Alright, let's fireball you. Just enough to finish him off. Watch him roll that 90% dodge. Guess he didn't. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go for a prayer here. I'm not even gonna try to revive those two on the right. There's nothing I can do. He's gonna go in self-destruct, and self-destruct can be enough, though. He's gonna have like 6 health left if he self-destructs. Whatever, go for it. Or 4 health, whatever. That's still fine. So he's covered in oil. Even if he decides to heal himself, one fireball will insta-kill him, probably at pretty close to full health. So there was no way that he'd be able to survive another one, that's why I went for the explosion there. You can just get 2 turns in a row. Alright. See about going for the insta-kill on this one. No, you don't have the MP for it. Alright, so just go for that. Then she can go in for melee. Bummer. Okay. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Flame wheel. I love it. Even getting nerfed by the friggin' water, we're still doing alright. Alright. Maybe things are safe enough for him to run over and go for the revive. Because I think the fireballs have this in the bag. They don't really need any support right now, and Agrius is doing just fine, so yeah. Oh, if this hits its Petrify, though. No. Okay. That one... Is there any way to get Crush Punch on her? If I had the verticality to do like a self-destruct with a Flame Wheel follow-up... Oh, you suck. Get out of here with that. Good. Deserve that. What about Blaze? Alright, we have no draw-out abilities for her to use. Can't use Ablation, can't use Crush, can use Stasis. So I think if we Stasis this one over here, that might do something. See, accidentally let Agrius die here, forgot that lose condition. Oh yeah, so she actually does die in this one. Or she does have a lose condition for this one. Was wondering about that earlier. Or whatever, just go for the attack. Oh, come on with your auto-protect. Figures! And Geomancers are such a massive threat now. Right. You I'm just gonna leave like that, that's fine. Lucky Sylveon's still sitting there like, yeah, I'm lucky with my 5 health. Don't question it. Okay, we got 102. I think we want that monk gone first, because they're giving him more health. But in this case, we don't have to choose! So we can just burninate everything. By the way, just today during the lunch break, it occurred to me the brilliance of picking that particular animation. It's like, yeah, it's burning with blue fire. It's freaking awesome. That intense fire rage. Nice. Oh, hang on. Killed my fan again. Why don't I just tape you down? I don't know. Guarantee you they get their immediate turn. They always do. Right, maybe double self-destruct? Got pretty high damage on the self... Yeah, let's see. Because I'm thinking if I finish the fight fast enough, I might be able to save that fireball on the other side. Again, it's not that I need to. Because technically speaking, they're super replaceable by this point. I even have an extra past these guys. What's the range on Fairy here? Yeah, there we go. We got him. Oh, really? Really? He had one! That means it's... Friggin' really. I can't believe that crap. It was right there. He had a 1. It's like a quarter of a second too late. Alright, Candy dropped a box. At the very least, we might be able to go get the other one up. Alright, flame attack this one. Yeah, these monks and geomancers are notoriously hard to kill. Do we go for the self-destruct? No, it wouldn't be enough. This counts as MA though, so we'll just do that. Alright, all that's left now is for Ramza to get a little bit closer. He has to be able to finish off that one. Like, these are those situations that I was talking about earlier where it would actually be incredibly useful to potentially have something along the lines of Wheel of Fate, where there's just a bunch of characters running around like 2 health. That other one's gonna die right before I get there, aren't they? If you rolled your critical quick, you could end it right now. But you didn't. Alright, move into that circle. Perfect. Perfect. Even if they get their haste, that one on the left can go self-destruct. It'll take out all 3 of those guys. So that's gonna do like 140. You need to get your dude back up. Come on, no excuses. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Why did I move her there? Alright, just in case. Go ahead and do this one. That's fine. Just in case that one wizard is fast enough to be able to outspeed them again somehow. There we go. We get that one, so that guy's not coming back to health, or at least has a 60% chance to not get fully healed up again. Good. Now he can just go self-destruct again. Oh, for God's sake. You had a turn! Why did he not get a turn? Like, dang, they're slow. They're so slow. What even is that? I know it's like the one balancing thing going for them, but come on! She literally double turns him. Alright. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Sorry, I had to. I know it wasn't the practical choice, but I don't care. Yeah, gets his turn right after she got her second one. Are you sure monks aren't a little bit fast? Because I feel like I'm getting double turned by monks pretty regularly. Alright, let's go for the prayer here. Move here to go get a little bit of MP back and collect this box. Good. Yeah, it's not even like she took a quick turn. She literally ran all the way across, took a repeating fist, then got knocked into critical, but then still, like, she had a couple turns after that. It wasn't like it was any critical quick or anything like that. And then, yeah, she still got another turn anyway. See, no weapon and minimal armor makes for a fast warrior monk. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so he'll do 60. If he goes for Spark, that'll hit both of them for 36. If he goes for Self-Destruct... looks like 57. Whatever, do it. Agris can finish off the wizard, right? Oh no, that'll do the job. That'll do the job. I'm counting that wrong. It's a calculated move, but man am I bad at math. See, armor doesn't affect their speed one way or the other? Yeah, true, that is a TO thing. But yeah, they're friggin' fast. So, am I okay to fire Agrius? Can I just leave her here? Yeah, sorry, but I think he was talking about TO. Because, like, in TO, literally every tile you move, every unit of weight on your equipment, how you use said equipment, every single thing matters for the price. Okay. Goodbye, Agrius. Get out of here with your lose condition. We'll just put you safely in a little shack in the middle of the woods, so that the game doesn't end. Alright, who's ready for execution site? So we lost our gimmick fireball. Yeah, actually summoner works really well just because of fairy. So I can have them all... Oh my goodness! That might be amazing if I just... Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for that, for the Zodiac boss. I'm gonna surround him with bombs and have him repeatedly self-destruct and just use fairy to bring them all back. Oh man. Oh, that'd be so good. Especially, yeah, once we get to 5-unit teams, I can put one on all sides of them. Actually, wait, no, tactics overrules don't apply, so their dead bodies won't block tiles. God, that'd be so OP. Just have them sitting just out of range. Just repeatedly reviving them, self-destructing them. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that wouldn't work because they'd hit each other, but you get the point. Alright, okay, Summoner. Yeah, he didn't get a whole lot of Summoner training. Let's say Moogle. Seems like a crap deal, all things considered, but whatever, we'll just do that. Carbuncles Reflect, right? Probably don't need that much yet. But yeah, I'm thinking Biollante on the left, right? Potato tactics. Alright, so. Yeah, exactly. Except it's more like firework tactics. Alright. It's the Merkin way to do things, I guess. So yeah, I'm thinking Biollante on the left to go take some nice care of those all the heavies right in the front right away. So we'll have I don't think we want Bogo for sport. I want you back here because I want you running towards the middle. I need one fireball and I need Biollante. And then over here on this side, I'm gonna want Kitty Amazing here. So let's put Caesar over here and Grey Rodan. So yeah, the 3 Rodans, they still stand. It was Rodan, the one lady of the squad who was just who just spawned in with good stats and was given a nice funny name. She died immediately. What can you do, right? All right, who's ready for some awesome music? Ooh, cutscene got updated with the Dragoons on top now. So anything that can be done about the Agrius fight, like shenaniganry there, with that transforming knight, See, in fairness, at least 2 of the 7 Rodans they murder in Godzilla were female. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, wait, did they seriously kill Rodan that many times? Alright, so I'm thinking Biollante runs in, destroys those 2, like, right there. Like, them suckers right there are just, like, screwed. That's the plan here. They might get turns first, but I figure they're slow as hell, so this slimy blob monstrosity over here should be able to do it. I'm thinking the kitty jumps up to the top, turns those annoying mages to stone just immediately, while the other guy, Mr. Gray Rodan over there, decides to just like run up and burninate the entire countryside. And then Gafgarian can just sit there. I mean, he's just going to sit there and be sad as he sees how much better these fireballs are at his gimmick than he is. So there we go. Let's see, Rodan, 1956 murders 2. One falls into a volcano, and the other dies trying to save it. It makes sense! They came back as fireballs now. Oh man, he's gonna feel so emasculated in a second here. First off, he just triggered that kitty to go up and murder his dudes. Second of all, alright, come on, please nail this right away. You know you want to. Do it. Like, if this thing rolls 50% twice, this fight's done. Suck it. Alright, good. That's one of the major parts of the fight dead. So, he's just gone now. Biollante runs up. Destroys those 2. He gets auto regen now. He doesn't care. He doesn't need to worry about anything. Thought Rodan was a Firebird? Bonus trivia, one of the wires snapped. They didn't attack the Rodan. Model burst into flames. Oh, beautiful. That just makes it even better, though. God, I gotta go look up that scene. I miss watching Godzilla movies. It's been so long. Oh, man. This is working out perfectly right now. Because he just tanked everything like I wanted him to. He's looking a little bit sad over there. That's fine. It really would suck to lose him right away, but I do have, I do have, Mr. Dude Guy right over here. By the way, I also added one more link to the commands. If you do !frog, for anyone that hasn't seen. I've seen that Jet Jaguar here actually lived up to his name last time. He decided to shrink to the size of a frog so that he could convince Biollante that he was completely harmless, and then he decided to join us. So that's the canon that we're going with. Alright, you're going over here. I'm gonna need that tile for Bad Breath. I can reach that, right? No, okay, can't reach that for Bad Breath, so we're just gonna go right there. In that case, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go burninate this archer. Yeah, she must resist fire. Alright. So, summoning type stuff here. I think we're gonna go for a prayer. Let's top it off here. He's gonna go run up to the safety of the wall. Not to mention he's probably gonna have to help out the cat here. Man, these guys are just lining themselves up. It's like they don't even realize what's going on. Oh, just awesome. Okay, they're all doing 50% resistance, I think. Alright, I'm gonna have to double check that. Yeah, I think they might be running 50% resist. Whether through their equipment or something else. Alright, Biollante is a little bit better. The cat should be able to survive one more round to go take out that other time mage. Who finally gets his first turn. Love how Flash Gordon over here just like can't seem to get a turn ever. Now, what is it about Marlboro Spit that's supposed to be really good? Just nothing? Just basic attack? Right. Destroy everything, please! Oh, he wrecks so good. And he can recover... Okay, so he gets 17 off regen, 23 off prayer. That's pretty alright. Oh, why do you guys not learn? You don't learn that you just don't mess with King Caesar that way. And yeah, I'm perfectly okay with detonating that That dude right there. Ooh. Oh, crap. Well, not much I can do for it, but, alright, phone. Thank you. Man, somebody, kidnapped a 4-year-old. Jeez. Hope they find them. Alright, let's move you here. Alright, he's gonna go for the cat. That's fine. Overkill damage is no worry for me. Means one of the Dragoons might knock Rodan over there into a nice little fireball. Okay. That's still fine. Okay, so the archers aren't much of a threat. They're not doing too much damage. We've got that one. Yeah, that one's done. There's nothing she can do. The other one's blind. God, that thing wrecks so good. All he needed was one move. Oh, man, can you imagine if the AI spammed that? Alright, he's set up for a good spark over there on the left. These two I think I can leave alone to go assist this way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just 3, isn't it? Yeah, range 3. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw out a fireball here. I don't think darkness can wear off, so we'll go ahead and attack the archer instead. Because if she's just going to sit there and waste turns missing, I'm not too worried about that either. You sit there and get King Caesar back on his feet if you don't mind. Alright, need to be 2 tiles closer, or just right over here, I think. Alright, he's still within range to do mass revives. So do that. Alright, so that'll give him a full heal. He'll damage these guys. For some reason, not damaging that one down there. Wait, ice shields? I think they do. Actually, no, wait. I think ice shields increase fire damage in this one. I'd have to... I don't know what equipment they're running. I didn't bother to check yet. What I'm hoping is that Archer knocks him into critical quick over there. Which one he can run up, self-destruct, take out 1 or 2 of them, and then get immediately revived. Because I've got MP... Oh! Crap, that sucks. That ruins my plan a good bit. Okay. That's fine, he's a little bit delayed, but that's what we get for having to rely on him. Do it. Oh, y'all are boned. Who wants a big, satisfying boom? Okay, so that's gonna be 100... Jeez. Yeah, you guys are done. That one will survive a little bit. Do you have any revive moves? You've got Elemental and Preparation. Yeah, goodbye. Alright, and then the other Fireball can go finish him off. Let's see what you can do this round. So we'll just continue Bad Breathing here. Tentacle can put out a Death Sentence. Yeah, he's got it. He's just taken out 3 by himself. It doesn't even matter. Alright, yeah, you just go over here and Burninate. As long as King Caesar doesn't bleed out, we're fine. Oh yeah, Gefgarian, are you feeling friggin' depressed over there yet? Alright, fine, whatever. It's like the one thing he could do, fair enough. He's trying to prevent me from healing. Or from reviving. As his entire team got completely annihilated. Yeah, so she's just gonna cripple on that way. Ah, that's actually worrying. We might lose King Caesar here. Well, in that case, douchebag, we're gonna steal some of your cash. Alright, so we need to wrap up in 3 turns. We can do that. Especially if he runs up and burninates things. Yeah, I didn't know Night Sword actually takes 0 MP now, because he was completely drained. Is there a way to assign HP costs to Nightblade? I think it's Nightblade or Darkblade. Or, no, I think it was Darkblade that steals MP that he used. If he does that, like, is it possible to assign a cost for, like, let's say you gotta spend an equal amount of HP to get that MP back? That feels like it could be a fun mechanic. Alright, so she's toast. I'm gonna have him keep going for the Petrifies here. Alright, just got poison that time. If he can Petrify both of them, then they're just dead. At which point we can still potentially get a time victory here. Alright, go here. And then hopefully he can get that revive off. Alright. Okay, how did that work? I think oil turned them back to human, which then they were still petrified. Yeah, poison, darkness, petrify. Yeah, I don't know what exactly turned them back to human there. I think they just overflowed on debuffs. They OD'd on all the debuffs. Alright, next fireball. One way or another, we won. So I'm not worried about that. 155 damage, sweet Christ. Frog turned them back to human? Oh. Wait, you can use Frog for that? Oh man, I wish I would have known that. Yeah, the one downside is... he's gonna recover, that's fine. As long as he keeps using Night Sword, I'm not too worried. It's just being able to revive my dudes that I'm worried about. Alright, go here. We might lose that fireball left, but they're easier to... I at least have a replacement fireball. Alright, please don't die. Good. Come on, 63. You know you want to do it. Yeah, his MA is really low, so he's got pretty low odds to actually pull the revive. Good. Good. Sweet charge and move you did there. Alright, I'm probably just gonna hunt this chick down with the cat, because I need the fireball. Yeah, let's roll for that Petrify again. I mean, even if they do roll Frog to get... Yeah, even if they do that, I'm still not too worried, because they've got every friggin' debuff in the book on them. Alright, go for the heal. So he's gonna heal, he's gonna go after Gaff. Hopefully he can get both fireballs on that. Unfortunately, yeah. Who's this? Yeah, Grey Rodan probably gonna die here. But again, we have replacements. They're poison faded from that statue. Okay. Still fine with that. Once again, we will just go ahead and take that money that he was paid to come here. How much do you think he's paid? Like, do they ever actually say? I'm only saying because it seems like a pretty recurring theme in Matsuno games that, like, 30,000 is the price for something. See, no monsters are destroyed, and instead of destroy all monsters, it was really wound one monster a little and he runs away. Well, you know, they like their fun titles like that. does seem like there's a good bit of over-advertising in a lot of Japanese titles. I mean, hell, take Let Us Cling Together as a good example. Like, oh, lots to talk about clinging together. I think there's exactly, like, one hug that's ever seen the entire time. Yeah, complete and utter lie. I know. Alright, go for the... Wait a minute, I thought with his stats, Venom was supposed to be really good. Right, that's a problem. Alright, he needs to get to burning this one. We're not going to be able to get through his magic-y crap right now. He's just going to keep recovering. So what I need... Crap, I need this one to disable this one. Good. So yeah, he's single-handedly taken out all three of them now. Alright, that's problematic. Not much we can do for now, though. Alright, I can get oil off here. Then I can walk away and charge. Biollante is overpowered? Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, considering he's rolling 25% or 25% for every debuff by the looks of it. Alright, come on, get oil. Oh, come on! She's gonna get full health, though. I need MP to get that cat back. Alright, Biollante, I need... It's time for you to get one more. Alright, you're just gonna spark repeatedly. Death Spark! All bros are always OP except for FFTA. Also true. Alright, how do we do this? Thinking we need Kitty back. Here, we can get full MP here. See? Grey Rodan's coming in for the save even when he's dead. He was committed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the survive off here. Alright. Actually can't do anything with them just yet. I'm gonna have to use prayer or something else to get him up to at least above 30. At which point I'll be able to, yeah, I think she can only do about 30. Sorry, back Sitchy. Need to use a letter opener. Crap. Man, this one archer. This archer's just completely turned everything around here. Yeah, and I don't know why his Venom Leap is so unlikely to work. I seriously don't like Venom Leap as an ability right now. Because its ability to hit is just terrible. Alright, this guy's gonna come back to health soon. Just keep that up. I know he's not doing any permanent damage, but for now it's keeping him distracted. So he should be easier to hit than the Petrify? Yeah, it should be. Based on previous notes, it sounded like it should have been hitting about 70% of the time, whereas Petrify would be about a 50. And it's not just Petrify, by the way. It's Petrify plus Stop. So it's whichever one hits. So it's more like a 25% of what you actually want. Alright, that's not going to work. Yeah, go for the Moogle here, because that's pretty cheap. Wait a minute, do I have a dagger on Ramza? Is that why he's so slow? Or do I not have a dagger on him, rather? Okay, we got the critical quick. You know what? He should be able to roast her now. Alright. First off, can you get down there? No, but you might be able to insta-roast her. Let's see. No. So what we need, and this is going to be kind of a long-term plan here because he's obviously doing a good job of holding our damage together. So what we need you to disable this archer. So one friggin' archer is putting a serious kibosh on all our plans here. So get rid of them. Right, dang it. Yeah, he's probably going to go for that crystal. Or not. Yeah, as long as he's within melee range, he's just going to keep doing that. So he's got two potential options. He either A, can stay where he is and just eventually outspeed him with critical quick, or B, I can get the entire team together and then we can figure out a way to go from there. So I'm thinking we get everybody together. Let's see. Everybody at work looking at my monitors. Well appreciated, Zematox. I mean, clearly this is some serious business right here. I mean, we basically have a blob monster, a cat, and a weird fireball made of hate and rage trying to stop an execution. I mean, it's clearly serious business. Alright, please survive. Thank you. Alright, look, 40% is not that unlikely. They've been rolling 15% constantly. Can you please just nail this? This archer, who cannot do more than 30 damage, has been absurdly just like raffle stomping us this entire time now. Like, she has survived every member of the party at least once. Because if I'm remembering that correctly, she's the same one that originally came down this way. Like, I think those two switched sides. So survived Biollante, came over here, survived the cat, survived the oil explosion, survived getting burned by the thing. Actually, no, wait, no, she still has oil, so she didn't get that. She came over here, survived the cat again. Like, she just does not die. But, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright, it's not enough to put him into critical quick. Let's see, how did it become 1 PM? I spent all morning filling out paperwork. Time's a cruel bastard like that. Alright. So I need prayer going on here. So now that he can do that, he can just shuffle around, go try to take that crystal from over here. After which, he can hopefully become this guy's target. So let's see. He becomes Gaff's target. We can eventually get the cat up there, try to land a poison. So that should put him just under going positive on all his healing. Let's see. This one, unfortunately, didn't roll his auto-regen. So I'll just go for this real quick. Alright. Yeah, that's just a ranged attack. We're not really getting anything special out of it. Alright, come on. Nail the Petrify. Well, it works. It does the job. That'll be close enough. That'll do, kitty. That'll do. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of, Cerabow, have you considered setting up like a sign-in or setup page or something like that? Or actually, wait a minute. At this point, is that Discord of yours, is that kind of counting as the, like, tester sign-up page kind of thing? Alright, let's just spam prayer. Because, yeah, with that, at least, the fireball can continue going positive. He was going about 4 health under with every exchange. So, these guys are going to keep rolling debuffs until they finally get rid of the stupid archer. And or just spit until she dies, which is just kind of jacked up, but whatever. If it works, it works. At which point they can all go and overwhelm Gaff. Like, little by little, victory by inches. So I wouldn't say test or sign up, but it's a popular place I can get info once I publish that info. Okay. Fair enough. I still can't believe that we managed to hire a friggin' Marlboro using a frog. Like, I wanted to test it because it seemed like the kind of thing that would work. So happy that it worked. But yeah, so for anyone who missed it, in the part right before this, there was a moment where I was trying to get the first Marlboro so that we could get this purple guy over here. Because I wanted to see what they can actually do. And so, sure enough, you know, we get to a point where, you know, I'm repeatedly trying to hire him. The hire thing keeps failing. It's okay, you know, fair enough. You know, it's 20% chance to hit, whatever. Ultimately, he comes in, he does a bad breath, he puts Confusion and Frog onto Jet Jaguar over here, so Ramza. It's okay, it looks like everything's completely screwed until finally there winds up being like a perfect lineup of different events to be able to put this Marlboro right above critical. Yeah, there we go. Exclamation mark Frog, exactly. That's the one. So yeah, puts him right above critical, and then he just like comes in with like a... He's doing backflips this entire time out of confusion. He just like comes in, like backflips him in the face. He's like, yes, I have found my king. Let me join you. Because he had Train on. That was awesome. Could not have planned it better. Yeah, I think we've got this. Because he's going to keep going for melees now, because there's nobody with MP. In fact, yeah, I probably shouldn't even get him close, but I want to get this MP after this thing. Where do I want abilities? Ooh. Is any of this useful, actually? I mean, there's Stop. Okay, this is useful, but it's cheap. Can't use, can't use, can't use. Alright, but whatever, it's cheap. Can't use, and then don't care. So, just get MP. Let's see, hopefully soonish. If Coffee can link the Discord, you can keep an eye out there. I have the SRPG Discord under exclamation mark Discord. As far as that one, give me a moment. Yeah, I didn't know if I could actually share the link to that one yet. Okay, let's see. No limit. Unlimited uses. Create link. Let's go ahead and copy this sucker. If it ever gives me the link. Okay, there we go. And now... Where's the Twitch button? There it is. And let's go ahead and paste that sucker right there. Bam! See, also making a mod for FFT for some year now. It's practically done. Can't stop making little changes to it. That's how mods go. So what's yours about, Zan? And by the way, if you're curious about the... Oh, dang it. Knocked my fan over again. I'm sorry, Mr. Fan. Stop sucking up carpet over here. Okay. But yeah. Go ahead and go for that Spark. But yeah, if you're interested in the genre in general, there's also exclamation mark One Vision for the Tactics Ogre rebalance and all that kind of thing. Because I will always mention that thing because it's... God dang, it's good. Alright, let's see. Wait, what'd I do? Let's see, I mean the revamped Discord. Yeah, I got resource links here this morning. Wait, no treat? What'd I do? What did I do the wrongness? Alright, what is the verticality on this? Range 4. Infinite verticality? Infinite verticality. Okay, I just need one tile forward then. Oh, you knocked over your fan? Yes. My bad. Yeah, it's over there. Well, I mean, it's back now. It's just, okay, so to explain why I even have that thing there, because it's literally just like one of those little desk fans, you know? But basically I have, for my new setup here, I revived what I call the dinosaur. So it's basically an old desktop from like friggin' hell, 2011, 2010, somewhere along there. And I can't believe it's been so long. Anyway, so it's old as crap. Now, I thought originally it was its power source and or its fans that were having issues. So I have it completely opened up. I have lots of ventilation going to the dang thing, and I have there we go. Let's just do lots of range attacks until he's dead. And so basically, I have fans blowing through it on all sides. With the idea, well, I mean, in one direction, I should clarify. So the idea being that it would hopefully, hopefully not have issues in that regard, which it hasn't yet. I was able to do the XCOM 2 stream. That was, truth be told, that was the main reason behind the XCOM 2 stream. I don't plan to do that Iron Man Impossible of that run of that weirdness anytime soon, but down the line maybe. Ooh, I might be able to confuse him. Do it. Fine. So yeah. See, Despairing makes some calls for lunch. Good luck with the rest. Well, we'll be wrapping up right after this fight, so yeah, it's pretty close to the end here. At this point, it's literally just beating down Gary until he stops breathing. Or at least until he stops resisting for the time being. Because he's a douche. Alright, come on, nail this poison. I know it's, like, no chance for you to nail this. Actually, he can go for the stop. Yeah, that'll be a bit more useful. Go for the stop, then he can go for the poison. And everybody else can just repeatedly spam their moves. He's got a pretty good chance to dodge that. Also, sorry for how loud the music was. It just occurred to me how it might have potentially been super loud this entire time. That was my bad. God, this guy. This guy with his dodges, man. Considering it's 20% keeping him alive, it's rather impressive. Do that damage. There's a lot of lasers for not having a secondary effect. Come on, roll that stop. You know you want to. You'll get it eventually. I believe in you, kitty. Believe in you, King Caesar. Eventually, eventually you'll accomplish something. There we go. Get a little bit more speed. Okay, still sucks that we lost to one of our Rodans, but we've got plenty. We've got replacements. And the nice thing is we don't even have to level anything up, because we can literally just keep one of anything and just spawn a new one at a higher level. I mean, if we over-level Ramza, I think it can spawn up to, like, 3... Isn't it, like, up to 3 levels higher than your Protag? Or Protag? Portrag? Whatever. You know what I mean. Your protagonist. This guy, with his 20% frickin' dodges. Man. Alright, whatever. Go for that one. Finally, something hits, so he's at least got poison now. Alright, I think if we just lock him into that corner. Or maybe don't even lock him into the corner, it's at least slowing him down. Seriously, are we sure that's 14%? Because it sure as hell feels like 50. This guy's rigged. Oh, wow, he takes a ton from poison. Okay, yeah, should have figured because he's got extra health. Keep doing prayer then. Even if Moogle's better. Okay. Alright, hit that stop. See, what I'm thinking, looking at their abilities, if anything, Venom Leap should probably be replaced with, like, I would figure Venom Leap should just be a poison attack on the regular claw attack, for one thing. Because it's a weak enough ability to where, that 39% really isn't going to be worth it most of the time. Bear in mind, I'm just kind of speaking out of, I'm not necessarily saying this is a perfect idea or anything, but in my opinion, it would be nice to see the cat with something like, you know, poison on its regular attack. As its secondary ability, maybe the ability to shake off debuffs, like it just licks its skin, you know, its fur or something. Just a random thought. Blaster is definitely its kind of go-to right now, but it's basically Blaster delivery. That's what I'm seeing his role as right now. Like, aside from something that's already stopped, there's not really much reason to use Scratch, which I guess at the same time could also be seen as, like, that's his natural weakness there, that he has to shut stuff down and poison it in order to be able to run up and scratch it. So I guess it's a nice combo. And thank you, Xanatox. Appreciate it. Like, maybe it could be, like, let's say a low-power bite move. Yeah, that should be it for him. Like a low-power bite move that gives poison. Or maybe poison on the claws. I'm not sure. It just feels like his melee should do a little bit more. Then again, maybe it's nice after. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. I just feel like there needs to be at least a better chance of hitting that move. Ooh, lots of diamond equipment. So yeah, there we go. This was actually easier than doing it normally. How about that? Ah, man. I love how monsters are done now. They're so much more fun than vanilla. Like, all the innate abilities and everything, it's so much good stuff. Also, here's Avelia having an omelet. That thing always looked like an omelet to me. He just went down to ye old medieval Denny's and got her some breakfast. Like, we paid $10 for that breakfast combo. Weather Heaven's Fury, how's it going? Like, oh man, allow me to spring bad news on you in the douchiest way possible, just because people need to know I'm a bad guy. God, the music in this is so good. Alright, that time my fan knocked itself over, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. Because we're about to wrap up here, so let's go take a look at those skills, see if he managed to unlock Bard. I don't think he did yet. Let's go to formations here. So yeah, we lost one. That's a shame. The other Rodans are still here, so we need more, I don't know, more ways to say gray and or dark. So we're going to have to come up with more of those. Alright, let's see. What are we doing for Summoner? He's at 3 for Summoner, so he's almost there. He needs 4 Summoner, I think it was. 4 Summoner and 1 Mercenary. Or was it 3 Summoner? Cerabow, are you still here? By chance? Because I'm kind of curious if we need to go for a 4 Summoner, or if I should just change him to Mercenary. 4 Squire... Wait, 3 Dumb, 3 Rube? Oh, well. Okay, well, that sounds... Okay... That's a weird way to put it. Alright, so let's go change you back to a Mercenary. Which will get rid of his summoning stuff, unfortunately. So we need a summon hack to like monsters use accessories or some kind of equipment, maybe. I disagree. Personal opinion on that one. Like, it's something that they let you do in Tactics Ogre, and here's the thing. It basically created a situation where you could always, well, they couldn't properly control it. Like, the way that they went about it in OV, or in One Vision, the PSP remake Rebalance, is that they basically forced them to have a weapon equipped, because they could always have accessories, but previously, because they always had to have accessories, or because they previously always could have accessories, they would essentially almost always spawn in with a Ring of Vigor, which basically meant that their overall defense was higher, which basically meant that their innately high defense kind of tipped them over to the point where they were functionally invincible, but if they didn't have that, they would be really weak. It just resulted in this weird balance where they had to account for accessories, so it kind of screwed up balance all kinds of ways. Personally, would say please don't, but you know. Anyway, so he's a really, really, really well-armored, like, mage guy now. Can you equip a robe, though? Yeah, there we go. Give him a bit more MP here. Yeah, kind of imbalanced. Yeah, that was the thing with that one. Right, Zephyr, let's see, have lightning, weak to earth, absorb wind, cancels oil. That might be useful if he needs something to self-destruct nearby him, which is way too specific to bother planning around. Bit of evasion. Yeah, that's a nice bit of evasion he's got going on right now then. So let's go full evasion build here. It works for me. Again, he loses his revive doing this, but oh well. And I want to do one rando fight before actually moving on, so either way, we'll do that next time. Because I want to hopefully... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what class I really want to have him go with moving forward. But I definitely want him to get Bard. He has Wish. Oh yeah, true, he does have... see, it's this thing called I'm dumb and miss obvious things. But then also tend to find weird ways to fix stuff in spite of forgetting the really obvious thing that I should have paid attention to in the first place. Also, this one's going to get to keep their name because they found a way to say Rodan in what I assume to be some fancy local dialect. So, I guess the next thing that we need to do is go rename the other Rodan. So, let's say... Shade Rodan? Shadow Rodan? There we go. Alright, so you're gonna be Shadow Rodan. And then, yeah, we're gonna call it for today. And then we'll be back on Thursday for more of this type of some suchery. At which point, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it all the way to Chapter 3, or a good chunk of the way through Chapter 3. Love that change name feature. It's just so many nice little changes all over the place, man. It's just an amazing mod. So, okay, there we go. So, you guys have an awesome one. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time. So, take care.